Hey. What's
Hello.
up, fellas?
Not much.
Hey, guess what?
What?
We are back.
Oh.
Ho, hey.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of the TV show. How is everyone doing out in TV land? How you guys doing?
Doing fine.
Pretty good. This
Pretty
day
good.
I've been waiting for, Cyndi Lauper.
No, actually, Cyndi Lauper's not on this episode.
She canceled.
Who is he? Is he a new cast member?
That's John.
He's
been-
an old cast member. He just has to,
He's been painting for a long time. We finally given him a break.
I finally come in to see Cyndi Lauper. She's not going to be here.
Well, listen, I told R to help you out with the painting because, I thought you'd like to take a break and come in.
You know what?
and
I didn't
sit.
even see her.
Really?
I don't know where you sent him, or if you sent him at all, but I didn't see him. It's getting a little old. I can only put so many damn coats on the house by myself.
We got a really good show this week.
Wow.
Excellent show.
We haven't seen Gilio in a while either.
I know.
Or Gilio, neither one.
Now let me guess.
That could be kind of...
Things that make you go,
Yeah, there's something about those two.
Yeah.
Pretty scary.
Yeah.
Well, we do. We have an excellent show this week.
How excellent is
It
it?
is so damn excellent. We have True and True. Actually, now they're called the True Brothers. They used to be called True and True. Now they're True Brothers.
is
They're
that true?
It's true. It's absolutely true. But they're on this week, and they are a very unusual band.
Are they truly brothers?
They are truly brothers.
How unusual are they?
They do kind of a country music type.
I don't think we've ever had country on here before.
No, we haven't. We haven't. And
We've
this,
had rap, we've had Satan worship music,
Mhm,
we've
we've
had
had-
so-called rock and roll.
Right.
We even had a flamenco guitarist at one point.
That's right. We even had almost like a country rock. Remember Jolene? We had kind of a country,
Yeah, kind of a
country rock
bluegrass
sound,
influence,
bluegrass.
but I still consider them more rock. But
And don't forget the Gregorian chants that we had on last season. Yeah, that was
Who
really
could
cool.
forget that?
If you haven't, seen that, check out our website, and it's
I really
cool.
found peace in myself on that episode. I was really able to meditate.
Which piece
found
did
a
you
piece
find?
You got a
yourself.
piece?
I got a big piece.
That's really cool.
I found it.
All right.
That magnifying glass I gave you helped, huh?
You know it did. Thank you.
We got a press kit here.
We're
from
getting way
the
off
True
the
Brothers.
subject.
I'm just going on to the press kit. I'm leaving it well enough alone. We got a press kit from the True Brothers. It's really cool. It's got
Very professional.
Yeah, it's very professional. It's got their tape inside. Let's listen to this Velcro action.
Oh, excuse me.
Isn't that cool? And we got cover letters and bio and everything. I'll read this in a second. Let's just,
Okay.
here's a nice glossy photo of the guy.
Wow, they're snappy dressers.
Snappy. They're really cool. They won a really big award.
You sure are pretty.
North Carolina Country Music Association Incorporated 1994 Top Duo Award. That's pretty impressive, actually.
Cool.
Let me, Pablo, get a close-up shot of this, would you? And there we have Roger and Jackie True.
Respectable-looking fellows.
Yes, very.
I like the hats. The
Very
hats
dapper.
are cool.
The hats are cool. They won a couple of really nice trophies.
Aren't these the guys that were once on the Lima Bean Hour on WUAG?
Yeah, they were.
Long
Actually,
time
I
ago.
had that episode. It's really cool.
Cool. I think they were also on Rod Davis and Joshua Callahan or something like that.
Were they on Billy Bob?
I'm not sure if they're on Billy Bob or not, but and I think they've also been on a couple talent shows here in Greensboro and did quite well.
They were on a Nashville Review, I remember.
Something like that,
something like
yeah.
that.
So they're actually pretty popular here in
Yeah,
Greensboro.
very much so.
In fact, I think
in the southeast.
last year they were in the holiday parade even.
That's right, they were.
Yeah, because
They sure were.
so they've already made an appearance on JCTV once. So
Mhm.
that was cool.
Yeah. But we got them here.
And now
Ta-da!
they're in the big time.
Performing
Cool.
live right here in the studio.
All right, that's cool. Excellent. Well, you want to get to it, or we need to ramble on a little bit more?
I think we're done with our rambling.
Okay, so let's do it.
Welcome back to the show. Today we are here with Jackie and Roger True, the True Brothers.
Yes, that's true.
How's it going, guys?
All right, and as you've noticed, I am the handsomer one and better looking and younger, and I can go on and on and on and on all night. This is the ugly one, Roger, of course.
We're already off to a bad start. There's going to be a fight before this is over. It's going to be like an episode of Springer. Or something.
He knows better than to tangle with me. I've licked him a few times. The problem is he usually sets on me, and that does me in. But I do good in the punching department. Yeah, I lift weights, you know.
That's good. That's good. Are used to. I don't think you get kind of flabby now.
Yeah, so am I.
But how long you guys been in the music business? How long did you guys?
A little over 7 years, I believe. We started out in October 1990. You can add that up.
Yeah, I read somewhere. I think you got your start on television. Was it in Nashville? Nashville
Yes.
Review? Is that
Yes, it was a show called the Nashville Review. It was actually in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which is outside of Nashville. We were told it was in Nashville, but when we drove up to Nashville, then they told us we had to drive out of town and drive to Murfreesboro, which is another whole little town, actually. This guy's on Taco Bell, and you know it's a town when it's got that, yeah.
Taco Bell and the Hardee's. It's all good to go.
I knew it had KFC. He visited it. But anyway, we got up there. We did that TV show. It was on a thing called the Nashville Recording Factory. Big old gigantic warehouse-looking concern. Had a studio and everything in it. We spent about 9 hours there that day and did one song during that whole time period. And we had a little bootleg album out around here. We call it a boot. And we went to the engineer of it and had him strip our vocal off of it so we could take that up there to sing with because we don't have our own band. We tried for many years and couldn't hold them together. They wouldn't be corralled, so we went up there with this tape. And when we got up there, we was pleasantly surprised that everybody brought tapes except for one band who had a live band with them. And they all did it with these tapes, and boy, that was a relief. So we got up there and did it, and everybody there was complaining about how hard it is to keep musicians together, so we felt right at home. And that was our first experience with a thing that we later would know as karaoke. We didn't even know the name of it. Since we have learned it, we don't like it too much. Like country singers just didn't like the word hillbilly being bestowed upon them. We don't like the word to be called karaoke, you know. But
What would you prefer it to be called?
we sing with backing tracks. We just sing. We call them backing tracks. That's a pleasanter word for us. And we have worked with musicians, which I'm sure we might get into later, but we've been doing the tape thing for all these years, and it's been successful for us. We never got out of the chute with the live bands. We tried from 1986, 1989 to hold a band together. I think we went around, drew 5 of them. We went to Danville, Virginia to be in one, and the rest of them was around Greensboro. So. And the one in Danville wasn't our band. We was just going to be their singers, but they broke up, you know. We couldn't stay in bands. We just started with these tape things, and they've been successful for us. What looked like it might have been bad turned out to be a blessing. And a lot of musicians still don't stomach it, which is why we're not working as much today as we used to, is because a lot of bands think it's a shame that we're out there playing with tapes when they think of themselves more better than us because they have live musicians, you know. So we're kind of the black sheeps of the music industry. But we work as hard as they do, we're as serious as they are, and we spend as much money as they do. And every aspect, the costumes, the louder work, the recordings and everything. And as they'll learn later this year, I think next month, I hope we're having our debut of a CD coming out, which I'm sure we'll get into later. So we're serious about all these things.
Notice the costumes. I like those a lot. That little matching action going on.
Yeah, how come y'all never dressed matching?
Well, we tried to. Yeah, we used to back in the early part. Spandex and the teased hair, but all the Aquanet and stuff really got to be expensive. But I mean, the outfits are really, really nice. And I was wondering, have you guys always dressed alike?
Not in our earlier days. We looked something like this you see here, which is we didn't dress like identical twins or anything. Brother Axe quit doing that around the early 70s. They quit dressing alike. Back in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, up to around 1970, 71, Brother Axe used to dress like twins. Where they were, not as most people might know, the Everly Brothers. One was born in 1937. I'm going to give his age away here. That's Don. Phil was born in 39, and they're not twins, and they dress alike. Neither was two of our idols, the Wilburn Brothers. They weren't twins. One was born in 31, 32. They dressed like twins. So did the Delmar Brothers back in the 30s. They weren't twins. And a lot of people today come up to you and go, "Are you twins?" We go, "No, there's 2 years difference between us." And they look at us cockeyed because we're dressed like twins, and they don't think anyone should unless you're a twin. But Brother Axe of that era used to dress alike. They've quit doing it today. There's very few Brother Axe in the business anymore, but the ones that are don't dress alike. We're the only ones bringing that sort of thing back. We've been doing it since June '94. We decided to bring that image back. We thought it makes us look more like a brother act. And we've always admired it, but didn't think of doing it, and because we knew it was from the past, you know. But since we was already dressed kind of what's called today retro, we said, well, we'll do that, you know. We'll go back and dress like they did. Here we're kind of being like a Von Brother type act, which they did one album together, the Von Brothers, and there's, like I said, there's very few brother acts. Also groups like the Beatles, the Stones, and Motown groups like the Spinners, the Four Tops, whatever. They used to dress alike, and they weren't any kin at all in most cases. And a lot of people forget that. They forget that the early Beatles dressed alike in what they called the monkey suits and whatnot. But that's why we do it. It's kind of a return to the old days, what they call retro now.
Okay. Now, y'all are going to be at the holiday parade again this year, aren't you?
Yes, sir. If all goes well, you can't never say what's going to happen for sure.
You call me sir. You never call me sir. Sorry. God.
We've been doing that since '91. And so we're in both the Fun Fourth parades and the Christmas parades. Cool. We're also in the Liberty Christmas parade. So.
Yeah, we've been on the parade. We were in the Christmas parade one year, and you'll be able to catch that on the Christmas special. But we won't go into that now. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
We have to plug our own show on our own show.
I don't blame you a miserable bit. So, yeah, we'll be back in that.
And we just don't know what we might be in. We might be in limousine, might be in another payday, we might be in pickup truck.
We've been in some fine automobiles. We've been in some awful, or should I say, own them.
Yeah. Yeah, like a 1959 Cadillac.
Yeah, we was in a 1967 Pontiac. We've ridden in some fine cars. Wish they were ours.
So who are some of your musical influences?
Okay, our biggest musical influences, I would have to say, is the Wilburn Brothers. Teddy and Doyle. They're not much known anymore. Popular brother acts are the Louvin Brothers and the Everly Brothers today. Everybody remembers the Louvin Brothers, which we got to work for one of the Louvin Brothers back in March '96. Charlie Louvin is a Grand Ole Opry member since 1955. Opened up a museum in Bell Buckle, Tennessee, which is a little town outside of Nashville, about 60-some miles, isn't it? I got to ask the person off stage here, the sound stage here. We went up there and sung for the grand opening of a museum he was opening up in honor of him and his brother. They are more popular today than they've ever been, although they were quite popular for sacred songs when they were both together. And Ira was killed in 1965 in a head-on automobile collision. After they broke up around 1963, Ira was a man with a temper and he had a drinking problem, so Charlie was more calmer. So they had a turbulent relationship. But they stayed together for a lot of years despite of it, and finally it just ended. And Charlie went solo, and so did Ira, and Charlie was more successful of the two as a solo act. He started having hit records, and he kept his record deal for a lot of years on Capitol Records, up until the 70s, when I think he signed with United Artists, which we loved the Leuvenbergs, as you can hear. I guess there'd probably be second or third, I don't know, where on our list of top favorite brother acts.
Who are you listening to now? Who do you guys listen to now? It's like, as far as music that you both enjoy. I'm guessing there's not a great deal of rap music in your collection.
No, not much. We do
heavy metal?
No, we do
Maybe
have a
some Michael
rap
Jackson.
song.
Wait,
We do have one rap song we listen to. It's called Country Rap by the Bellamy Brothers. They're a Florida cowboy brother act who we met once, and we love their music. We collect their records. And we collect all brother records way back to the Delmar Brothers of the 30s and the Blue Sky Boys, which one of the Bullock brothers, or the Blue Sky Boys, just passed away recently after living many years. And we collect those, and the Leuvenbergs, the Wildenbergs, the Everly Brothers, and a lot of brother acts a lot of people might not have even heard of. Oh, we even got the Smothers Brothers. And another big idol is a single act, Mr. Webb Pierce, whose son was our manager for many years in Nashville, Tennessee, I think from 93 up to 96, I think he was. He's gotten married and gotten out of the music business, so we don't have Webb Jr. anymore as a manager. But we were really fortunate to have the son of one of our idols as our manager for a couple of years. And we was going pretty good there. We was almost as only important horseshoes, but we almost made it on MCA Records. And I think our harmony was holding us back a little. We've been working really hard on our harmony. We got a lesson from Charlie Leuven himself. One of us sings the high, one the low. And our harmony was not exactly right. So we've been taking harmony lessons from bluegrass performers and anybody that'll give us a lesson. So our harmony has improved over the years.
when we started out, we had separate idols. Like he was big in the Buck Owens and Waylon Jennings and Ray Price, people like that, Hank Williams Jr. And I was more to the rockabilly kind of music, like Elvis Presley, Ricky Nelson, Fats Domino, and stuff like that. And so we still do the rockabilly in the show, because we do take turns. He does mostly all the lead singing, and he gets to pick most of the material that we do, but I still get to do things like I like doing, like Charlie Rich and Billy Crash, Cred-Eye, who is a local artist here.
One of his idols.
And
still is.
We're going to start pretty soon.
Hey, Billy.
We're going to start doing some stuff like the Beatles, Simon and Garfunkel in the show. We are going to start doing some some of the Bee Gees. We're going to do stuff like that. So we got some new ideas that we want to, go out to.
Well, we're going to be country when we do them, because we can't be anything else.
Whoever got to come in.
Oh, a country version of Staying Alive. I can't wait to hear that.
He's been doing, it's been going over real good. He's been doing Bread since we,
Not Marita, but, Bread.
the rock band Bread. Since, he had a hard time understanding high harmony. So our fan club president suggested he listen to 1970s rock bands like the Bee Gees and guys like that, Bread, and that taught him how to sing higher. Because these guys have a high voice.
It has a drawback, too. Can you get people come to the show now and say, can you do Queen?
Yeah.
Can you do Paradise? What's Paradise? I ain't got that far yet, so,
But as I said, it's improved, and we're proud of our harmony. We're still working on it, as Charlie told us. He says, you'll never get the harmony right, because me and I wrote it, and I'm going to impersonate Charlie here. Me and Ira worked on it until we broke up. We never got our harmony right, but we worked on it every day, and we tried. And you boys have got some harmony, but it's not perfect. Y'all got the right image. You got great boots, great suits. called me good looking. Well, okay, both of us good looking. You're good looking guys, cowboys. Anybody be proud of Carl. Son, Charlie's 71 years old now. And he says...
he's very happy you gave, 71 young.
Yeah, 71 years young. Okay, no, sorry. Sorry, Charlie. Sorry. He's been hanging out here in North Carolina recording. I'm sorry if you see this, Charlie. Sorry. He's got a new record deal.
He's been with college kids now. He's on Watermelon label. And so a lot of the elderly guys you don't think about, but a lot of college kids just turn on to a lot of older country music and stuff like we do.
Which is why they accepted us so well, yeah. Because we're, like I said, we was retro before they start calling these guys like us retro.
Yeah, you can go to a Palomino club or somewhere like that and go and walk in there. You'd be talking about Hank Williams or Paul Wagner, and they look at you like, oh, no Garfield, no Jesse. You can walk up to a guy with earrings stuck in his nose and purple hair in it. You go, no buck on it. Man, I love Jimmy Dickens. You go, he knows who you it's weird,
Yeah, you know, Jimmy Dickens is Johnny Cash after Texas.
Yeah, he finally paid me that $20.
He did.
Yeah, it was a little bit.
I saw that little bitty $20 bill.
Yeah,
his money's little like it is. You should have brought that. That's a collector's item.
Speaking of all these harmonies and everything, and the new stuff you're going to play, I hear you're going to do a little for us today.
Yeah, we are going to sing for you today.
What's a
Have you
couple of songs, perhaps?
Yeah, a couple.
What's the first thing we're going to hear?
I don't know. I was thinking about doing you a little Crazy Arms, a Ray Price song from 1956.
Cool. That sounds good.
And,
Can you do any Queen?
Not today.
He got us.
He got it.
Well, let's go ahead and get this show on the road and get some music in here, guys. It was really nice meeting you.
Thanks for having us. We enjoyed it. Okay, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the True Brothers.
Do we get paid for this? Oh, okay. Well.
We don't get paid for it.
We don't get paid for this.
Oh, I'm sorry for both of us.
We've never had country music on before. I'm glad we finally switched to country for this one time.
I agree. It was really. I mean, they were putting on a really good show. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, next thing we're going to do, we're probably going to try to get some opera on there, or
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
any
opera.
kind of, as long as you have some kind of talent, even if it's playing spoons.
That's right.
We want you on there, because that's what we're about, highlighting local talent. Louis, what the heck are you doing?
I'm filming the people at home. I figure they get to watch us all the time. Let's watch
Is that
them.
that new Sony thing where you can see infrared through people's clothing?
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly.
cool.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
See that?
Oh, it's
Write to us at the TV show. P.O. Box 1586, Jamestown, North Carolina 27282. You can email us at halenhead@hpe.nfe.net, and you can fax us at 336-273-5012.
Cool. Well, it's been another just top-notch show. Great entertainment, so forth and so on. But I guess we ought to wrap this up and get the hell out of here.
I want to check out that chick again.
Okay.
Guy, we keep telling you.
It's not a guy.
Well, anyway, thanks again for watching another episode of
The TV show.
TV Show. See you next week.
See ya.
If I see you tomorrow on some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another, and what looks so good to know someone I'm not supposed to know. Just walk on by. Wait on the corner. For who love you all, we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by. Wait on the corner. For who love you all, we're strangers when we meet. Yeah, we are. In a dimly lit corner at a place outside of town, when night will try to say goodbye again. But I know it's not over. I'll call tomorrow night. I can't let you go, so I pretend. Just walk on by. Wait on the corner.